Hi everyone, welcome back to our adventures with Dan and Marjorie on our little trips. Um, this one we're talking about is going to be Barcelona, Spain.
So probably my favorite thing in Barcelona was we went through the Sagrada Familia, which if you're not familiar with it, it's a cathedral that's been
I'll insert pictures.
in construction for I think well over 100 years, if I'm not mistaken, and it's supposed to be completed in about another 20 years or so, something like that. It's been in construction forever. Gotti is the one that started the whole thing, and it's just a spectacular place. We've got a bunch of pictures from inside and outside. Second would be in the hotel that we stayed in. It was the Hotel Grand Via.
Oh,
Just a really spectacular hotel. It was situated real close to the town center, very easy to walk to get around. They had an espresso machine that was on all the time. You could get whatever you wanted to drink, and I must have had 100 different things when I was there. And then they also had a happy hour every day. I think it was from 5 to 7, if I'm not mistaken, and they used to actually fix all sorts of hors d'oeuvres. You could literally eat dinner from their happy hour, and for the most part, that's what we did. Marjorie wasn't feeling well, so one of my third favorites, because she wasn't feeling well, was that there was a McDonald's real close by. I could actually walk to the McDonald's because there were riots going on in Barcelona at the time, and I mean literally right outside our hotel. So one of my other maybe not so favorites was the fact that helicopters were flying over the top of our hotel
but we
all
didn't
night
even
long.
and we didn't even realize that what was going on until the last day we were there. And I didn't feel good, so I turned on the TV and Dan had gone to McDonald's and he came back and I said, Dan, there's riots going on out there. It was very strange. Barcelona is a beautiful city. It's very strange how they were rioting at night and tearing things up and making things a mess, and then they'd clean it all up, and in the morning everybody'd go to work, and there was nothing that happened. So we'd go out in the morning and we weren't even clear on what was going on. We didn't even notice that until the end. And okay, I'm going to do my top three, and then we'll talk about the riots some more. My top three, of course, the Sagrada Familia by Gaudí was gorgeous. Also, the Casa Batlló was probably more my favorite than even the Sagrada. The Batlló was a tour where you put on virtual glasses, and there's no furniture in the rooms. You walk through and see the beautiful stained glass and the gorgeous sculpture and ironwork. Really unique, very contemporary for his day. It wasn't like traditional type of cathedrals with stained glass. It was very almost bizarre, but beautiful, incredible. Uh, um, and so we would when you wear these glasses, they would show you whatever wall you were looking at, the art that had been on it when he was living there, or the furniture that was in the room as you turned your head and looked around. It was really stunning and fun and
They give you an
interesting.
audio tour too.
Yeah, they give you an audio tour too, right?
Mhm.
That was great. And of course, my second. Oh, and by the way, Gaudi is like renowned in Barcelona for all of his, I mean, there's more things that he's done all over the place. There's a park, there's all kinds of things. He is like the celebrity. Of course, he's been gone for a while, but it's just one of the reasons to go there as far as I'm concerned. And our hotel, the Gran Via, was absolutely gorgeous. The architecture, and I didn't mention this in the other videos about Paris and London, but the architecture in Europe is so stunning compared to anything you'll see in the United States. And of course, I'm a big fan about architecture. Beings is how I'm interested. Interior design, of course, exterior design is interesting to me too. The hotel was stunning. It had these big, beautiful circular staircases with balustrades, and I mean, it was a beautiful old vintage hotel that had been so extravagantly upgraded, and it was just stunning. If you have to be sick in Barcelona, that was the place to do it. And
I was sick in Paris, and she was sick in Barcelona.
Yeah. But we struggled through and enjoyed ourselves in spite of it because, hey, you know, we were fortunate to be there and have those memories. And then my third thing, Dan will probably laugh, but I just couldn't get over all the Vespas and scooters. I have always wanted a Vespa.
Is that like the scooter you have in the garage that you haven't actually ridden yet?
That's like the electric scooter I bought when we lived in the mountains and forgot about when we moved here, and I have to plug it in, charge it, and actually ride it around.
Still forgot about it for the last 3.5 months.
Well, I've been busy decorating the house and learning how to sell on Amazon and all the things I've been doing. So anyway, but yes, I do have a scooter. But the thing that was amazing to me were these beautiful parkways that all of the cities have, these big parkways, you know, between the streets, and all these people riding bikes and scooters, and especially in Barcelona. I mean, I saw a lady going down the little run, you know, I don't know what you call them, walkway area or whatever, where the scooters all ride. And she had a helmet on, and she got off of her scooter, put her flat shoes into the little thing, and put her helmet on the back, and put her high heels on, and grabbed her briefcase, and walked in a building dressed in a beautiful suit. I mean, amazing. Everybody there goes around in a scooter. And I didn't really put least favorites down for this one because we were kind of planning these videos so we wouldn't bore you with just, you know, whatever's going on today in our life.
Well, I don't know, but my most scary was when we were actually trying to get out of town. We had to get up at about 5 o'clock in the morning. The entire city was closed down the day that we actually were supposed to fly out. And there was one bus that would take you to the airport, and you had to catch the bus at the
were just out
or
of luck.
you're screwed. You couldn't get out. We managed to catch the bus, and we got there, and we were about number 3,000 in line to get on a plane.
And wasn't it when we actually got there? Wasn't it just beginning, and we actually had a hard time getting into the city?
Yeah. The riots had just started that day. And they actually got out to the airport that day, not long after we flew in.
Yeah, and we were just really fortunate that we got there when we did, and that we got out when we did. I had called my daughters and told them, you know, there's riots going on here in Barcelona, and we're due to fly out tomorrow, and we're hoping we can make our planes. So
but
we don't know.
May be stranded.
We may be stranded. And so we did make it to the airport. We were told ahead of time, do not wear camouflage in Barcelona because the military wears camouflage and they have their machine guns at the airport standing around. And so would I go to Barcelona again? Maybe not. Maybe not. But did I enjoy it? It was stunningly beautiful. And if I was on a cruise ship, I might go to Barcelona. I don't know. Anyway, and one more thing, since this is the last European video, I wanted to tell you, I have worn scarves in all of these videos. And the reason being, everybody rides underground and metro there to get around. And, you know, and it's also cold there. And a lot of, I mean, men and women both wear scarves. And I really got a gist for how important it is and how it's part of their everyday outfit. In London, it's cold. In Barcelona, but you're also on the underground, the underground. And in Paris, you're on the metro, and even in Barcelona, you're on the whatever it is called there. And a lot of women will put the scarves up over their head if it's really cold and there's a breeze, when they're walking along the sidewalks, or if they're on the metro or underground, they'll put this over their face to keep the fumes from the trains. And I just thought it, or if they're going to cough or anything like that. It was just, of course, this was before masks, and so it was just a really cool culture thing that everybody wears scarves over there, and I love scarves, and of course it's usually, being from Southern California, I have a collection of scarves that I've hardly ever worn, but it is cooler here and I really do enjoy them. So anyway, thanks for watching. Is there anything else you want to say about Barcelona, Dan?
No, not really. I can't think of anything else. Other than maybe their football team, and we drove when we took the bus tour. We drove right by the stadium, and that was kind of interesting to see too. Barcelona football club is very well known. They trying to remember the name of the guy that just left him. He had the record for most amount of goals and all, but. No, Barcelona was good, but I was scared we weren't getting out of there. We were going to be stranded for another week. So
I know.
I was really glad when we got on the plane.
That would have been a shame if we would have had to stay at the Hotel Gran Via for another week.
Would have broke us.
Yeah, that would have been the last vacation. Anyway, well, thanks for watching, and we're going to do a couple more of our travel videos. We have 2 other destinations that we really enjoyed. One was Alaska, and one was the Caribbean. And so we will be posting those and letting you know how those trips went as well. So thanks for watching. Remember, if you're new here, ring the little bell and subscribe so you'll get notified when we upload new videos. And if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up and leave me your comment so we can get to know you. Talk to you soon. Bye now.
Bye now.